Alright, here we go. Go ahead and leave my knife out. Some of these things I'm going to go ahead and cut and open up so you can see it real good.
That is a lot of trees.
Yeah, the trees you do have to make by hand, but it does come with the tunnel ports. Now you will have to hand paint these, sand them, do whatever little nick stuff you have to do to it, but it comes with the tunnel ports. Hopefully none of them's damaged because these are plaster. They're not plastic. These are real plaster tunnel ports. They got a real good design on them. You see, I mean, you get that in there and get it weathered out, smoke coming up, blocking the top right here. It's gonna look real good. You want to show them something, son?
Yeah. Here's a basic 1995 Woodland Scenics tree box that goes on the lino layout. Over there, now we showing a tour video. It's 1990. Wait, did I ever say 1995? I don't know. It's from 1995. It's a little tree kit. So yeah, you can just continue on, Daddy.
Well, that's two of them. They both look good so far. Don't see no nicks and cracks or anything like that.
There we go.
Number 3 looks real good.
Now we're just wondering about number 4. Let's see what's going on. No, it ain't. Be careful not to damage it.
That's right. Yes. So there you have it, folks. You got 4 real nice tunnel ports that's prefab. All you gotta do is apply it to the layout, paint it, and it's ready to go.
Just give it a little design if you want to.
A little weathering and stuff like that. We have a rock mold. Put your plaster down there, let it set, dry, peel that off, and then you're going to apply rock facings to the layout places. I didn't buy the Atlas track pack for this kit. Like I said, I actually ran into a feller not too long ago, about a year ago, and he had a lot and lots of track, road bed. He had engines, he had some rock pieces like this. He had a little bit of scenic stuff, and he actually had a brand new, never used Woodland Scenics waterfall, river, and lake kit. We have it. We'll show that later in another video. But that's great because I got the big rock. I got a couple small rocks, and I got some other ones that are just little bitty rocks. So we can implement them in places on the track. That kind of brings the track alive.
Also, most of these trains.
There's another of 3 smaller rocks.
Also, most of these trains in this case were actually from that guy that we got all these trains from, and all of that road bed, track, whatever you just said.
You have is a big bag. I mean, look, I'm a big fella. Green, medium green clump foliage shrubs. You're going to use that for shrubbery around the layout. You got little bushes you want right beside your buildings and stuff. That'd be great. You take a little clump of that, put a little dab of glue on your layout, you dab that out there on there. Good to go. I don't know how many trees are in here. They come with the bases, the little round bases. We won't be using the bases. I will be using the tree will actually go down inside of the plaster itself. That way, I just don't like the big bases. It just takes away of the realism of the trees. There's some more medium green foliage. It's a little smaller bag, but it's still the same as the big bag. There's some buff medium ballast. Good little package of that. Not too sure what we got here yet. We'll get back to that in a minute. Move this video on along. There we got some earth fine turf. We got some buff fine medium talus. It's got a little bit more of a like you find in just small clumps of rock. This is a clump forage again. It's a comfort. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a little bit of a darker color, blend in with your trees and stuff. Here's a light green clump forage. Here is a medium green coarse turf. You see that? A dark green clump forage. Here's your green blend medium turf. Then this will be sprinkled around most of your layout. Now, like I said, I've never actually glued down any of this turf or ballast or anything. I have done a layout before when I was younger, before the kids were born, and I never got further than a track laying on styrofoam. I had it wired up, switches in it and everything, but never got no further than that. A little sponge thing here, there's many reasons for that, and we'll slowly get into that as we go down the road. And some more, this is more like a burnt grass look, fine turf. And we have a yellow grass, fine turf.
Looks like Australia desert.
So that's a good bit of turf and ballasting. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got right here. Okay, I know what this is.
I think it's plaster, isn't it?
Yes, it's plaster, son, and it's actually for where the road crosses the railroad track.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I got some little signals that we could use.
We're going to have to put these to the side because these are very brittle. Don't take much to crack and break. You see right here, we already got several little clumps of stuff that's come out of the packaging, but it's not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. But there's
as you can see, they're tapered. It's like this, and your railroad will run right in between there, and then you still got to put the piece that's inside the railroad, but yeah, that's going to come in handy. So we're going to put them over here on the display case out of the way.
also,
So remember, these will break real easy, so don't be playing with them.
it's got some weathering on it, and that looks pretty good. It's got like those little parts of a pothole on the side of it.
Well, yeah, what road wouldn't be a road without a pothole now?
Yeah, we got potholes everywhere around here.
I'm still finding turf. Let's see what we got here. Alright, this is a soul fine turf. Alright, we got a black tunnel paint.
So we just go outside the tunnel.
Yeah, well, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to bring you a little closer. You're not going to be able to see me here, but you're going to be able to see what's actually in the box. So there's still a lot of stuff in this box. Alright, we're back. Alrighty. See what we got here. We have a multi-purpose water-soluble high-tack adhesive. So this is your tacky adhesive. That's going to be using to apply to your railroad tracks, your road bed and stuff like that.
Hi.
This is a concrete top coat. So this is your paint for painting over your road bed and sidewalks, or however you want to do it. We might do that. We might mix it up. Not too sure yet how we're going to do it. We're going to watch a lot of YouTube videos because there's a lot of guys out there do some great sceneries. We're going to get a lot of lessons before we start scenery.
And don't forget about that train show we went to.
This right here is for making your roads. This is like a pinstripe, and you'll lay this across where the styrofoam tells you to lay it across, and you'll pour your road gook, I don't know what the technical term for it is. Then you smooth it out on top of this right here and make a nice flat smooth road with straight even lines. That might be that way in your area, but you know, where I live up here in the hills, we don't have straight nice pretty roads. We have a lot of curves and stuff like that. But anyway, that's going to come in handy for learning. Here we go. Harvest Gold Field Grass. This right here, we're going to make little patches of weed. I suggest I think we're going to get some more of this in the future. Next time we make it down to the nearest hobby store, and because I think we're going to use a lot of this. And keep digging, keep finding more ballast. There's more buff, fine ballast. Alright, you see now, you got a bunch of powder plaster stuff in this box. You got all kinds of glues and stuff, so I'm expecting we should already be getting dirty here. But anyway, this is your scenic cement concentrate. It tells you how to mix it into your spray bottle and everything. So when we get ready to glue down our turf, we're going to come back with this. We're going to spray over top of it and make sure that turf is down in there good and solid and glued in. Comes with a spray bottle, spray nozzle.
Just like when you use Lysol sometimes. Yeah, it reminds me of that stuff.
This is your earth undercoat. It seems like a small bottle, but you actually dilute this in water, and it spreads over the whole layout once it's dried and cured. Once we got all the plaster down, this will be your first thing that goes down after you get everything glued down. Just some black paint.
In case you ever need it, but you will.
Now this comes with black foam track bed. I'm not sure that's what we're going to use. I already have cork road bed. I don't know. We'll just have to do a little experimenting before we actually lay down any road bed, so we'll know exactly what we want to use. It comes with two big rolls, and it says there's plenty here. There will be leftover after you're done with the track.
Yeah, since there's not a lot of trackage, but it's pretty good.
Foam nails. You can go to your nearest hobby store and buy these. I'm sure that you're going to pay a lot more than you would if you go over there with your wife, your grandmother, or your mom over to the local fabric store, and you can buy these same things a lot cheaper. We're going to buy some more of these because we're going to be using these all over the place. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough.
So
you will remove them once you're done gluing But the more you have, the better chances everything's going to stay in place while the glue is dry. Alright, here's your asphalt. So you get your road bed down, you wait, I think it's 8-10 hours, and then once it's completely dried, then you're able to go back and paint over the top of your road and give it that asphalt color, like a fresh, brand new asphalt color. It comes with a little solo cup lid thing, right? It's got little holes in it. You're going to put that over top of the little cup as you sprinkle the ballast and foam stuff all over the track. Comes with a little cup. Now it suggests in the book that you buy more clear cups like this right here, and if you can find the little solo cups, you know, if you find them at McDonald's or whatever, and you get a few extras, poke you some holes in them. There's all kind of little neats and tips and tricks. And as the future goes on, we're going to study it. I'm actually going to do a little bit of work before I start my video, when I do the scenery and everything, so I can make sure I know what I'm talking about. Just remember, I'm just a regular guy doing a model railroad with my son here, and I'm going to mess up, and I'm sure we're going to have to go buy more turf. We're going to have to take stuff apart and redo it and everything else. But hopefully we'll get through this without making a total mess of everything.
I think we started model railroading when I was like 5, I think. 5 or 4 years old, I think. I'm not sure.
Here you go, the foam tack glue. For gluing down your parts of your foam and stuff, that's what you're going to be using it for that. Good old Smooth It. I'm sure this is where all the powder's coming from. We got it and the hydroplaster over there. Comes in a powder form. You open up, you pour it into your mixing bowl, you mix it in, and it really gives you a good smooth road bed for your layout to go on, and keeps your trains from rocking too much and derailing, stuff like that. There we go. Lightweight hydrocoil plastic. Plaster. Can't talk. Again, shows you how to mix everything. We use that for a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Plaster cloth, you see, you know, it's sealed and everything. We'll be using a lot of this. Like I said, it's a 4 foot by 8 foot. It comes with not 1, not 2, but 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And these right here probably weigh a good 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds a piece. That's a lot of plaster cloth.
Indeed, you're right about that.
Some more paint, burnt umber. Little popsicle stick. You can't ever have enough of them, so when your kids are eating the popsicles and stuff, save them. You can use them for mixing down here.
I think we still have a couple popsicle sticks.
Alright, we got the Woodland Scenics foam pencil. This is real good for writing on your phone, drawing extra lines like we're going to have to do when we're going to extend the track out. Hold on to that. Base paint. That's a lot paint there. Sealed, good. Can't tell you what color it is, but it's just a base paint, so we'll figure out that when we get on further down.
Yeah, when we get on further down. Maybe into the locomotive.
And a little more paint. It's a yellow orchard, I guess. I can't read funny words. I'm from Georgia, you know. And that pretty much does it for the inside the box. So what we're going to do, we're going to wash up here, and we'll clean up everything, and I want to bring out a couple other items. I'm going to show you my track once I get this started. I actually am going to walk through you laying down the pan over here to it right quick. The base part, this right here actually goes straight to the tabletop. And then from there is where your risers and inclines and tunnel systems and everything will be mounted onto it. So first thing we have to do is get this down, and I'll do a little test run before I glue, then I bring you back and show you how we do that. Until next time, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.